So I have an Excel spreadsheet here, which looks like this, where what I've done is I've got just two columns. I've just put the letters A in the first column, the letters B in the second column, so it's easier to see it. I've made the letter A have long segments and short segments, and the letters B all have long segments. Okay, so I've easily got, I don't know how many in each one, but I'm going to set a limit of 10 in Studio just for the sake of this argument, because this is all definitely over 10, and this has some over, some under. So that's my spreadsheet. What I'm going to do is open this in Studio, but before I do it, I'm just going to go to the options, and in the options there's a couple of things I'm going to do. So I just went File, Options. Sorry if you didn't know where that was. I'm going to go to File Types, Microsoft Excel 2007, because it's an XLSX. Come to this window here, and you have a number of different ways of bringing the information into the file when you're translating. So if I make sure that I have, I think the default, if I reset to defaults for a second, so this is the default by rows, which means you'll have a right mixture because it'll be AB, AB, AB right the way through the file. If I change this to be top left to bottom right by column, then I should have all of column A first and then all of column B second. So I guess you probably know where I'm going with this by now. So I'm going to click on OK there, and I'm just going to open that file. So there's my file. I'll just open it with any language. So what this gives me is my Excel file, and now I've got all of column A at the beginning, all of column B at the end, which is perfect. Because now what I can do is I can just say, whoops, I'll just select all of column B and just lock it with Control L. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. Let me just copy all the source to target first of all. And maybe I'll just also just confirm it and pretend that I've actually done it. I don't know if I need to do that, but I'm going to do that anyway. So it looks neat. Then I come back and I'm just going to select these segments and lock it just with Control L. I could also right click and lock it, by the way. So now I've locked the bottoms. Then I go to my project settings, go to my verification, and in my QA checker, there's a couple of things to do. I've got the length verification, so I'm going to check if target segments are longer than the character count, and we'll set that to 10. And I want to exclude locked segments, so make sure that's excluded and click on OK. And now when I press F8, it only checks these. So that one clearly exceeds 10 because it's got 11 in it. That one has 14 in it. These two are not because they're less. That one's got 14 in it. That one's got 18 in it. And all these ones which are longer are not checked. They're excluded because I locked them. And it's very easy to lock the column. You can do it in one go very quickly because it's sorted by column. All you need to know is where the columns start and finish. That might be a bit trickier in your case, but if you've got headings on your columns or something like that, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out where it is. And then you could just lock the segments. That's the way I do it anyway. Hopefully that will do the trick for you.